I mean, over the years, I've started competing in the late 90s, and what I've used has changed quite a bit. Certainly these days, people are using a lot more supports, and obviously now I'm a bit older, obviously I need them a little bit more myself, and it's a wise thing to do. When we're younger, we can get away with not using the supports, but you know, if we're wanting to be for the long term, one, you can lift more, and two, obviously it just saves your body a little bit, you know. So yeah, what I tend to do is use a couple of different things really. I always use a good belt. I use quite a soft belt for doing log, quite a wide support belt like that. Okay. Still gives you the flexibility, especially on a lighter log for reps. Always use a good set of wrist straps. Essential to stop wrist pain and keep you more stable, especially on the dumbbell. And then what I tend to do at the moment is actually I've got two different sorts of sleeves here. The neoprene sleeves, they're very good, but you've got to get them fitted so they fit you properly. And I like them quite tight. Whereas the double plies, I'm seem to be favouring at the minute, because they're quite elastic. They tend to have a wider spectrum of what arm each size will fit. And I've actually got two sizes in the double ply, so what I'll do is I'll warm up with one size on, and then I'll put the tightest size on to do a maximum. But the only problem with these, you can't keep them on for too long. You've got to put them on just before you set and then take them off again, because it restricts the blood flow quite a bit. But I do feel you get more support out of these, whereas if you were doing something where you needed to be on for longer, the neoprenes tend to cut off less blood supply, just simply because of the elasticity that are in them. So yeah, that's what I do these days.
So what sort of percentages or just sort of weight and feel do you start putting on the equipment? Do you start off completely raw and then build up, or?
I usually start off warming up totally raw, and let's say if I was going towards sort of the 170 or 180 press, I would put some larger sleeves on at about 130, and then what I do is I put these really tight ones on if I was going for a maximum. But yeah, when you're just warming up, it's good just to get the blood flow. The good thing these things do as well is keep you nice and warm.
So do you keep, would you say, I don't know how long you take in between sets, but might you slip then from a neoprene onto that, or do you just sort of keep your joints warm normally?
Just keep the joints warm. I mean, I find the neoprenes, only me personally, I mean, you know, some people love the neoprenes for pressing. I find them a lot better just for keeping things warm, like on your knees and your calves and things like that. Whereas for using them as a lifting aid, I do find the double ply ones work a lot better. There's a lot more elasticity in there. And of course in Strongman you're allowed to use these things, so you know, if you can get the most out of them that you can, you know.
Makes sense to use it. What about a belt? When does a belt come on?
Belt, again, I'll do a few nice light warm-up sets and then put the belt on.
Could you go into a bit more, what do you mean by a light warm-up set?
I mean, if I was doing a log, I mean my log's like 70 kilos, I'd probably go up to about 100 kilos with no log on, but obviously this is all relative depending on how strong you are, you know, but I like to get the blood flow and then put the belt on.